Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Great rising. Great rising. Gratitude. Gratitude to you. I love you. Thank you for your continued support. Listen, now it's been over a year since you helped me to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and the reward was supposed to be the ability to go live from YouTube mobile, and I had been denied that. Well, looky here. Okay. This rising, I woke up to see if I could go live on my computer, and ta-da! Here you are. So that's peace. It's early, I know. Great rising. Her heru. Pazi pader. Great rise, great rise. Great rise. I was up. Hold on. I was up and I was gonna read by myself, and then I was like, you know what? I might as well read to the team. It's been a minute. So great rise. Hold on. Let me get my tea and shit together. This is so cool. All right. So today I'm reading a little bit from 12 Lessons to Restore the Image, the Character, and the Responsibility of the Goddess Black Woman, Mother of Civilization by Akil. I don't think I have it here. It may be in my room. Great Rising, it may be in my room, but this author has another one. Hold on right quick. I'm gonna go and get it since it's early. What the fuck y'all doing up? And I love you. What the fuck you doing up? All right, 1 second. Where's Keep quiet.
Hi, this is Jasmine Jordan, and you're listening to my new song, Supervision. Check out my full song, available now on the YouTube Music app.
I didn't feel that successful. No, it wasn't. Okay. All right, so that didn't work out how I thought it would. Great rising. Look at here. Yeah, that didn't work out how I thought I would. I was trying to find it's books everywhere. I was trying to find From Niggas to Gods by the same author. So, you know me, I like to give shit away. But I can't find it. So we're just gonna jump on into the one we got. Damn, that really did break my heart. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay, it's cool. Great Rising, I ain't missed any of your comments, did I? Hold on. This is my first YouTube live and shit. I don't know. Okay, there they go. Okay. Hold on, let me put Free so you know how they do it. You know how they do it. Yeah. Cruising down the street and they 6'4". All right. They got a mind of their own. All right, the introduction. The restoration. Oh my goodness. If I don't stop that, I'll have a problem. The restoration of the goddess, Black woman. Re-civilizing the mother of civilization. Hold on 1 second. All right, we'll just start right here at the beginning. It is with the most sincere adoration, love, honor, and respect that I humbly submit these writings to you, Black woman. I submit this message because it has been all too often in this temporary but transitory evil world that the Black woman is looked over, devalued, discarded, and disrespected. I know that this world has forgotten to honor thy mother, the original Black woman. But yet what is even more tragic is that this original Black woman has forgotten to honor her own self. This world has dishonored and disrespected her for so long that she's now learned to dishonor and disrespect her own self. She is now left as a queen with no queendom and a goddess with no glory, the mother of civilization, now living in a most uncivilized state. Imagine that, or just look around at it. This is so sad, and this is so true, but this isn't going to be a sad story. The title of this message is called Restoring. Restoring the image, the character, the responsibility of the goddess Black woman. This is the rebuilding, the restoration, the reconstruction. All right, so hold on one second. You know me. All right, again, that's what this is. This is I really enjoyed his book From Niggas to Gods. So I'm excited to see what's here. Got to remember to chew the fruit and spit the seed, okay? So you don't want to miss any message because you don't be feeling the messenger. And that's peace. Say to seek God, to seek good is to seek God. All right? Higher than yourself. All right, read a little bit more. So this isn't a sad story, all right? Because you've picked up a book for a definite reason and a definite purpose. You've picked up this book seeking to improve the condition of yourself and your life. And when you sincerely seek to find that which is good for you, then that which is good for you shall always seek to find you also. That's law. To seek good is to seek God. So long as you are sincerely seeking and reaching for what is higher than yourself, you rise. And your rise is perpetually guaranteed and inevitable. You're rising as we speak. Great rising. You're rising as you reach. Great rising. All rise, motherfucker. And it is your rise that will raise all that have received life through you. You're just going to have to stop and think about that right there. Hold on, let me make sure. Make sure the mother of civilization ain't slipping. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put my little piece of napkin in here. I promise y'all, this didn't fit like this not too long ago, okay? It really didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna put that right there in case we get a little toppage. Okay. All right, that's how we gonna do that. All right, rising as we speak, great rising. I'll never forget the time I was scrolling on Facebook and Sister Lena Horn, who Sarah Lena Horn, Sarah Lena posted something to the effect of us saying good morning when we wake up and being in mourning when we're at awake, you know. And I'm sure it was just another one of those Facebook posts, or we could drag it and start talking about etymology and word spells and all that and tell lies to the vision. We could. But I just let it resonate with me and did my small part in my small corner of the world to change it. And so since then, I've always said, great rising. Even to those that aren't familiar with it, I have no clue. They just know that I'm weird or different. And I say greetings, 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 and great rising. So I don't feel like I'm contributing to a perpetual state of mourning. All right. You are rising as we speak. Okay. You are rising as we reach. I must fully stress again that it is your blessed womb of wisdom that is to rise again to give life and restore and rebirth to your newborn budding Black nation. Your womb is your mind, dear sister. Your womb is your mind. Think about these words, and this newborn Black nation shall suckle at life-sustaining milk, the most supreme wisdom. This milk is your thought, dear sister. It is your nation, which will suckle at the milk of the divine flow of thinking, and we all may be nurtured. I say that's beautiful. I love the oneness that is us. All right, it is your nation that'll suckle at the milk of this divine flow of thinking, that we all may be nurtured, grown, restored, and rejuvenated into a healthy state of mental, physical, and spiritual maturity once again. This is that time. This is your time. And because of that, this is our time. You birth, feed, and nurture the entire nation. It's true. You're much more important than what you think you are. This is exactly why you have to deeply get to know your own self all over again as a Black woman, even if everyone else is not ready to know who and what you truly are. You need to know you. You know you first, and the rest of the world will just have to get prepared and ready to eventually get acquainted with you too. Although, First things first, you must know you in order to properly know who you are supposed to be, what you are supposed to do, and how you are supposed to do it. Ooh, man, the bag's under my eyes. Listen, I've said this before hundreds of times, it feels like, to my own children and to my sisters. It's like, all right, you good over there, girls? Okay. It's like, maybe we're finding Nemo or looking for Dory, whatever the fuck. It's the same concept. A fish that has been raised in a tank, okay? Well, and let's say a guppy tank. A fish that's in a tank of guppies can look over at a shark tank or a whale tank and aspire its whole life to be in that tank. All right. In comparison of the two, this tank is bigger, this tank is better, this tank is stronger, it attracts more people. Like, it's more ferocious, it's more bold. For whatever reason, this little guppy will always aspire to grow up and be over there where the big sharks are or whatever the fuck. Okay, having no idea that this is also a captivity. Both y'all bitch asses is at the aquarium. Unless you understand and know who you are, what guppy line you came from, what mass of water you came from, then it's very difficult to fight and know and go. Okay, it can be a little difficult. So we got some challenges and shit, but don't act like you ain't got access. We also have access. So this is the same. If you are not aware truly of who you are, then you're not really sure what your freedom looks like, okay? You could easily, without the knowledge of self, be fighting to get into another captivity designed uniquely for you, okay? So it's really important that you spend the time and make the necessary sacrifices and time, okay, to know you first. Without the central knowledge of self, you will be lost and left to blow wherever the winds of this misguided, corrupted society takes you, just imitating your atmosphere, following the blind foolishness of the blind fools. But we don't want that. We don't want that anymore. So if it be the will of the Almighty God, Allah, I pray that these writings may assist you in that reintroduction to yourself, to your real self, your truest self, your goddess self. Get ready to meet the real you, yo, because you are not who they say you are. You are no second-class citizen. You are no unimportant, worthless, inferior human being. You are much more than who and what they say you are. If there were no you, there would be no they or no us. They don't understand that you are the doorway through which all creation has come itself. Wait now. I said you're the doorway through which all creation has come itself. That's something to think over. And if they don't understand that right now, so what? Just make sure that you understand that right now for your own self, okay? Listen, now all of this has been said to say that as a Black woman, you got some work to do. You got some duties to complete today. You got some household cleaning duties to tend to. And yeah, and you better realize that your household spans from one side of the planet to the other. This is what it means to be the mother of an entire civilization. This is no small thing. Do you understand what's being said to you? Just pausing for a quick second. Those of us who have children completely understand how some of us can completely understand how our lives aren't our lives after we have children. Yes, it's peace when you can still move. People are like, you don't let your children slow your momentum. Let's be real. They slowed my momentum tremendously. If either of their fathers, and I got a lot of baby daddies, yo, if either of their fathers decided to up and leave and travel the world, he could, and he would know 100+% that his child is well. I wouldn't be able to move with the same certainty. All right. So for my love of self to have grown and my knowledge of self to have grown to such a degree that every single man is either my brother, my son, or my lover. And it is the same with all my sisters. Like, yo, I got a lot of kids out here. I have a lot of children. So there is no time off. All right. There's no time off. There's no courtships or dating. Like, I'm mothering. All right. Unless you plan to step into this dynamic and help and assist, then like you're probably slowing the momentum, which is crazy because Everybody want movement, but don't nobody want to be momentum, yo. Stop it, I say. Stop it, I say. All right. So we get it that our household spans from one side of the planet to the other. Okay. And that's what it means to be the mother of a civilization. These writings here are designed to help you prepare for that great work and the duty of putting your entire household back in order. And you prepare to get your universal household in order by first getting your personal self in order. Me too. That's why I came here, since I was like, damn, it's been a while. I'm reading primarily on Patreon now. So there's a subscription fee. And it's peace too, because people really do work differently when something is required of them. You know what I mean? And so it's cool though. How many times black folk have been like, shit, I might as well go. Shit, I done paid for the motherfucker. Anyway, so it's $9.99 a month. And it's worth much more because it really is, as much as we've grown, it's still a really intimate group of women and we know each other shoulder to shoulder. All right. I pray that even when we have 1.3K, in the group, and when we have 30.2K, that is what stays the same. Shoulder to shoulder, we know each other by name, okay? So that's where I am most of the time, and you can email me, that's peace@gmail, okay? You can email me to ask for more information. You can still do the, that's peace still doing advice, just not publicly. I did think about starting an advice column again, maybe with my sister, since, she ain't no city girl, but she gonna act up. Okay. All right. Just to have a fair, just to keep me on what's real. Okay. To keep me on what's real. I remember when, listen, so many times in my life, I'm trying not to give one that's too graphic. I remember when my first baby daddy, when I caught him cheating on me, which is crazy because I've never in my life, and this is my own psychological bag, I've never in my life felt like anybody can cheat on me, okay? And I've never in my life, in my core, felt like I can cheat on anybody. I get it now. I get it that it's a human experience. It's a human perception. And I receive it now. I know now. But my entire life, I never really, I knew that you were supposed to cut the fuck up because my sister friends told me, and I'd seen it on TV. Like, I had to watch Waiting to Exhale. Lisa Left Eye. I had a blueprint. So I knew that that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to get angry and get mad enough to cut up something or yell or destroy something. But that was never my first instinct, okay? My first instinct was always to live free and let be free. But anyway, I remember one of those times I called my sister, like this was going on. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't here. He ain't here 8 hours late for a shift. He said he been at the job. I've been calling the job. They say he left his regular time. Okay. Now he's in here drunk and denying that he denying all of this, sis. And I'm like, oh God, he's so drunk he just took off his clothes to lay down. And I'm like, sis, I can see since not only is his boxers on inside out while he laying across the bed, and I know he didn't get dressed like that, but I could see his crusted up juice on the drawers and somebody else's, sis. I ain't got no blue light, but sis. I'm like, yo, this shit creepy as fuck, yo. Should I just put a blanket over him? Like, should I wake him up and say something? You know what I'm saying? Shit bitch. Bitch, you supposed to light that nigga up. Bitch, punch his ass. Oh, she say, bitch, yeah, listen. Wake him up with him. So, I got it. I think I ended up, I'm pretty sure they'll think I remember fucking well what I did. I ended up throwing the bathroom trash can. You know, the little when you get at the little dollar store and shit, the little Family Dollar joint that when you get it, they got a soap dish, 2 cups of toothbrush holder and shit. And I just took the empty trash can and just hurled off like, you know. Oh, but yeah. All right, I understood from I understood what society expected me to do. Okay. And for that reason, the advice column is peace with my sister because that's definitely her perception on that end of the wheel. Okay. All right, let's get on back in here. We're going to jump right on over here. Okay. You lost, but now you found. We're going to reclaim the high esteem of our throne. We're going to be courageous enough to accept what's ours and courageous enough to be that which is truly us, taking our lives back. All right, so the preface. You are much more than you think you are. I don't care where you are in your life right now, Black woman. I don't care what level in the society you may currently be, but you've already been declared a goddess by nature. You've already been declared a divine goddess by nature, a goddess. You're already an heir to the throne. And that legacy of divine ancient royalty is in the very blood that courses through your very veins at this very moment. Yeah, yo. Y'all, straight up. You don't know what this means? See, regardless to who and what you may think yourself to be, you've automatically been declared a queen, goddess, Black woman simply from your birthright, the mother of civilization. This is your true nature. All right, come on, bro. This is seeming a little redundant. Let's get to it. All right, you know what? I know we're going to do. We're going to skip the preface because sometimes I feel like we just be adding a little bit more words just so we can get a little bit more width, just so we can get a name on the spine. No disrespect. As an author, I know how shit go out here. Go back and take the contractions out. I want everything to say can't to say cannot. Okay. All right. Part 1, the divine purpose and responsibility, the mission, the why, and the how. To uplift the woman is to uplift the world. To uplift the woman is to uplift the world. I'm going to try to get on in here. Let's see. When he said this, he's a really relaxed writer. So let's get on up in there. Let's see once he starts feeling himself. Let's get up in there. Where do you want to start? I'm going to find how to read this book from beginning to end. All right, let's see. Ministry of 1,000 words. Why be concerned with image and character? In submission to God's duty and purpose. Actions speak louder than words. She is sent from God. Is your glass clean? Affirmation for life. Gaining knowledge of self through self-talk. Whoa, it's a lot of stuff in here. All right, give me a minute. Let's see. Do you have something to say? So why don't somebody pick a random page? Okay. Actualize God. Your child is watching you. Let's start right there. Wait a minute. The priority of work and play. Page 44. The priority of work and play. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, now. All right. So now that we're going to start on character reflection number 2. So now that we know what your character should project, what does your character project? Are you projecting the character of the righteous goddess Black woman? Let us see into this and let us see into self. Okay? Let's talk about maturity. Do we still do the things that we used to do? Do you act silly, like an immature little girl? What's your character? Come on, we can talk, okay? Are you goofy and dilly, like non-thinking Caucasian women? Are you lightheaded and giggly all the time, as if you have not a serious thought in your mind? Is this your character? Tell me, okay? Listen, Robin, I can make it easy for you. It's the same goddamn 12 of us. It always is. Oh, man. Okay. What is it? Sister Act 2. Sister, I can help you. We are here. We all here for the bird course. Who not Rita Louise Watson? Sister, hey, sister, let me help you out. We all here. Shit. All right, we're gonna keep on going. So we're talking about maturity. All right. Tell me something. What's amusing? What is so amusing about the condition of our people today? Okay. This death is not amusing. Do you constantly act silly as an attempt to escape and run from the serious realities of your life or from the silent voices of your conscience? Think about it. We do this a lot. Do you joke around entirely too much? Is this your character? Is this how you imagine the character of God to be as well? Is this the character that you see when you think of a strong, upright, wise goddess black woman? Well, is it? What do you see? I'm asking. What do you see when you think of a strong, upright, wise goddess black woman? Envision in your own mind the image and character of any wise and responsible person that you know of and that you respect. Think of the historical ones as well as the ones you may know of today that you respect. Think of all the wise sages. Think of all the wise master teachers. Envision them. Think about them. Does your vision show them acting a fool all the time? Well, how do you see their character? What is their dominant behavior? Where is that page where Akil just hit him with the straight? Like, listen, the very thing that you like and respect is what you should be. Be what you like. Oh, some shit like that. Here we go. The affirmation for life, Goddess Black Woman. The only way that you can truly love and respect you is to be what you truly love and respect. Yeah, he gave us over 100 pages, but he really summed it up in one. The only way that you can truly love and respect you is to be what you truly love and respect, not one or the other. What you truly love and respect. In character, this is easy. When I came into my enlightenment, I did not feel like I had those, I didn't feel like I had wise sages and master teachers around me. It took me growing in my enlightenment. It took me growing in my knowledge of self. It took me recognizing where I stand in macrocosmism for me to recognize that these women, these elders, these aunties, they have in fact been my master teachers. I just didn't know I was a fucking student, so I missed the class. Okay? Damn, I want some tea so bad, but I feel like this is a dirty glass. Because my children did the dishes and some stuff would have milk or something and some things floating in here. I'm not going to have that. Can anybody get mommy some water? Can you just creep in my room quietly? Okay, you can each go get me one. I don't want no smoke. Each quietly go get me one bottle of water, okay? Each quietly go get me one bottle of water. Gratitude, my loved ones. So we're thinking about our master teachers, our elders, our wise ones, okay? And in our visions, what is their demeanor like? What is their character? What is their behavior? If you respect this person or persons that you have envisioned, what qualities do you see in them? For me, I didn't feel like I had that. I felt like, yes, of course, my mom and of course my grandmother and my aunties are wise women and stable women and strong women. But I'm going to be honest, since we can be naked here, there are also Christian women. There were also Christian women, and in my upbringing, that meant they were really submissive women, and that's not what I wanted for myself. I felt like I had been too submissive my entire life, and that's why I felt weak. So it was peace to tap into Erykah Badu. She was my first spiritual mother. Her songs became my gospel, and that is exactly what I did. What would Badu do? Okay, and I lived in this vein, eating things that I think I would serve her if she came to sit with me, drinking only things that I would offer her if she came to sit with me. There's no way in fuck I would offer fucking Erykah Badu a Fanta orange. There's no way, even if she said she had a sweet tooth, I would try to think of some cinnamon apple thing I could make. I wouldn't think to get her a Snicker bar or a fucking Cracker Jacks, yo. And then so in this thinking, in this moving in Baduism, entertaining this sacred woman frequency to the best of my knowing, I began to develop my own. I quickly created a niche for myself. And it got to a point where when I would go over other people's house in the beginning, people would invite me to a cookout and I would show up and they would tell me I could pick the meat out of the greens, you know, or tell me they ain't know that they forgot I was on that whole shit, you know, or a little piece of meat won't hurt me, or I've been eating meat my whole life, why quit now? And by 9 months, 10 months, 11 months in, people would tell me, come on. We got veggie burgers for you on here and asparagus. It got to a point really quickly where people understood, like, oh, Queen, here goes some water. Oh shit, you only drink alkaline water. People began to honor me with the same respect that I had learned to finally honor myself with. But I give thanks again to Erykah Badu, because before I ever knew of Queen Afua, I had Erykah Badu. All right. Giving thanks. All right. If you respect this person or person that you've envisioned, what qualities do you see in them? All right. Notice one thing. You do not envision these individuals whom you respect to be constantly laughing, joking, playing, and acting a fool all the time. You see them as wise. You see them as mature, self-controlled. When you look into their eyes, you see a focused depth of thought. This is why you respect them. And it's the same ones whom you respect that make great accomplishments in the history of their lives and ours. These great ones of whom you respect don't take their lives for a joke, nor do they naively take it for granted. They take their lives very seriously, and they make serious accomplishments and contributions to life for us all. That is why their names are honored and respected by us long after they have passed away. They took their life seriously and did something constructive with it. Okay. That's piece. I was watching a little bit of Becoming, okay, with Michelle Obama. And so there's a portion where she's playing the piano. And so I learned that she knows how to play the piano. And she is really, really humorous, okay, really humorous. So witty. She reminds me of me, her quick wit. You know what I mean? I was thinking, damn, this is so cool. She was first lady for so long, and this is not the image that I got of her, okay? I got don't fuck around with the fuck around, and not in a own nasty black bitch kind of way, but really about the business first. And so to be able to see the other part of her as peace, it proves to me that we can live in balance. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. Here we go. The priority of work and play. Listen, this life that we live is not simply for sport, fun, party, and play. No, this life is not a trivial thing, and you don't have this life in a trivial pursuit. This life is not a vacation trip for your personal mindlessness entertainment. No, that would be blatant disrespect to your creator. Why would your God take personal time and mind to masterfully and meticulously weave together individual, microscopic, subatomic particle of matter that is functioning to make up your specifically engineered anatomical design into a living, breathing, thinking creation just for you to giggle and shit your life away in sport and play with thoughtless, vacant look in your eyes? Don't insult your creator like that. Don't waste your creator's time and mind. Don't insult your creator like that. You would be insulted too, and rightfully so. We do it with our own children and with our own lovers. I have put my time, my mind, my money, my sweat, and my grind. I have made sacrifices for you, yo. Long nights, early mornings, my nigga. I have put in work, meticulous work, some of it thankless work you'll never even be able to tell that I did the work. And this what you do? I told you, yo, it's crazy. When we develop a relationship, a intimate relationship with spirit, or an intimate relationship with ourselves, it's easy for us to relate. You can do that if you want to. It's easy for us to relate. Though it's crazy because for me personally, spirit talks to me and protects me the same way that I protect my children. So there are times that I would literally be yelling at my children about something or reprimanding them, and my voice and my mind will change to spirit's voice, and I can hear her saying the exact same things to me. Then I realize again, as I do every other day again and again, that my children are not just my children. They're also my mirrors. They are also my mirrors. Yo, I'm very, very, very offended. And I tell my children, I got to work on that. Sometimes I want you to be greater than what you are, not because it's a very selfish reason. It ain't just because I want you to be great. Yeah, that's important to me, but I got to be honest. Sometimes I push you for my own person because your greatness is proof that I'm great, all right? And your lack thereof is proof that I failed, okay? It's insulting to watch something that you've put so much into squander, all right? Don't insult your creator. You would be, and rightfully so. The maturity of our minds has never seemed to catch up with the physically developed maturity of our bodies. Our mental growth has stagnated in the aging processes while our bodies age on. We're now just older children that can't run as fast and jump as high as the younger children. We are the children with arthritis and back pain, but children are the same. All of us together playing our lives away in trivial pursuit. Look at that. We still think as a child would think. We still see the world through the eyes of a child. We want everything our way all the time, even though we've supposedly grown up into adult life. But our way is too childish. Having things our way would be fine if our way of thinking was more mature. But our thinking is still too small. It's still too petty. It's still too selfish. It's still too spoiled and too immature. We are adults that still want to play games all day and night. Yet when you get older, you learn that this life already has its own way and own order. This universe has priority to its order. This life has a priority to its order, right? The sun works to shine all day long before it sets to rest. This tells us that play and rest come after the priority of work is done. This tells us that laughter and amusement come after the priority of serious issues are first resolved and dealt with. This is because if you don't take care of business first, you'll not have too much to be amused or entertained about later. It is your oppressive adversaries that are consistently striving to keep you so full of amusement and so full of entertainment that they may keep you diverted from the real issues and goals in your life. The longer they can keep you amused, entertained, and diverted from reality, the more they can continue to rob you of the real riches of livelihood. They are feverishly in pursuit of their life, liberty, and happiness, as well as in pursuit of yours too. They have their own livelihood, plus all of yours too, and living happily ever after. But you are satisfied with the entertaining and amusement that they feed us 24 hours a day. And at the end of the day, you're left with a silly grin on your face and a vacant stare in your eye where they left you with the whole world in the palm of your hands. Now you ask yourself, what's so amusingly funny about it? Nothing. We all want to enjoy life. We have a sense of humor. We do need playtime. We do need to be entertained here and there. We all need these things. But the question is, do you need a little playtime right now if you have already been playing for half of your life? The question is, do you need to be entertained right now if you've already entertained away half of your precious life? What do you need? Do you even know what you need? To be educated or to be entertained? Just look at the present condition of your life and reflect on, give me a minute, been sitting here for a minute, and reflect on this question again. Is your life all that it would, could, and should be? All right, let me see. Fast forward, raising the child in us and the need for supervision. It is our needs that must be fulfilled, not necessarily our wants. Unless we are wise enough to want what we need. And the need of our people today is proper guidance, as is the need of any child or immature person. The need of a child can only be fulfilled by an adult who is maturely wise enough to recognize the need of that child. Who that? Hold on. Who asked for this book? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. It's not. You know what? Your child is watching you. Spend your good sense. Peer pressure and self-validation. So I'm going to tell you what. This is what I wonder. Do we don't know? do it don't show, or do we don't give a fuck? Like straight up. Straight up. Damn, I should probably just read. That way I don't get all emotional and shit. But that's my question. Like, all right, I have to watch the time. Like when I say that, I didn't feel like I had a woman who was just, I get it now, but I didn't. When I said that I struggled at first to find a woman that was as sacred and as mother of civilization as I was looking for, Erykah Badu is the best I could pull. My question is, like, are there women really who just don't have anywhere at all to pull from? I guess because I've had so much to pull from, it's hard for me to imagine that. So do they just don't give a fuck to pull? Oh, hold on. I ain't got no panties on. I really do got panties on. But yeah, do they, so how they go? How they go? Do women, I don't know if there's a such thing as an average woman, okay? I just to say, with most of the women in my peer group, or most of the women in your peer group, do they aspire to be women of strong and upright, responsible character? Do they not give a fuck, or do they not know what that means? I don't know. I don't know. I used to think that everybody understood that they had the option to be vegetarian or vegan, even if their families didn't make it easy, even if their environments didn't make it easy, they still had those options. Okay, they still had those options. Hell, even if it's not the best, but even if you're going to McDonald's, the point you say, all right, from now on, all I'm eating is salad from here. Okay, like I'm thinking the knowledge and the options are everywhere. And then I go places in southern Georgia. Okay, really small places in southern Georgia, places where the population is less than 2,000. And these people, when I interact with them, some of them, just being honest, are, and the young people too. So I remember talking to a 15-year-old boy who was like shocked as hell that somebody could just eat vegetables and live. Like, man, he thought that shit might have been a myth or something. Like, yeah, like he thought, it, you know, it was a little bit of, you know, like, it was a little bit of farm life where he lived. But even in his farm life, like the meat consuming was so normal for him. So I get it though. That was the first time I understood that there really are places that are within my reach and people don't have that. The knowledge is not reaching them somehow. So as far as this upright Black woman thing goes, as far as this responsible Black woman, this woman that understands that her true character, her children will inherit. Her true character, her children will inherit, and it doesn't matter how good a job she does at hiding it. That's it. The sins of the father still fall on the son. So does she know? Does she not care? I don't know. Maybe I love her so much. I just want to believe that she just doesn't know. Because doesn't know we can do something about. Don't give a fuck. That's a tough one. True. That's a tough one. Yeah. I do want to know though. I do want to know. Like when I talk to sisters, Ife. Oh God, B. I'm not being no punk bitch. What's happening is my heart really does hurt. For the wombs that feel like they have no voice. For the wombs that are constantly silenced by their carriers, their protectors. You know what I mean? Damn. That the same woman that carry you around
could be the same one to open you to all different kinds of offenses over and over and over, even after the knowledge. So I think about in this, hold on, I don't feel like blowing my nose yet. The women who say they just want casual sex, because I get it. These niggas for everybody. They in and out of everybody bed. I get it. You don't want nothing from him but dick. For so long, they've told you that that's all that men want from you. They've said it so long. Since you was a little girl, they told you that's all these niggas want from you. They lied. That was a lie from the beginning. Sis, that's just the easiest thing to get from you. That's just the easiest thing to get. Can't nobody take your intellectual property, but your body they can snatch. It's just the easiest thing they want, sis. It's not the only thing. Don't believe the hype. And don't trade for the hype. Now you out here like, I just want dick. No, you don't. If any one of these niggas who just dicking you down actually called you back and said, something about you is remarkable. Every time I go to sleep, I think about you first. And every time I wake up, I think about you first. You know what I mean? Like you my first, when I think about being grateful, you're the first thing that come up. When I think about loving and protecting and cherishing, when I think about my old age, all I see is you. You remind me of the love that my mother instilled in me. I cannot wait to take care of you and to build a family with you. I'm ready to unpack bags with you and to undo any lies, hurts, and deceptions that any brother before me might have left you with. Like I want to prove to you that I'm a safe space for you. And I want to always protect your individuality. I want to make sure you know that I've come into your life to add to it the way you naturally add to mine. Could we pursue each other seriously? Or are you adamant that you want to see a multitude of men? Listen, you show me the bitch. And I did call her a bitch, and I love her, I do. You show me the bitch that's going to be like, nah, I just want some dick. I just want that dick. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And I know you thinking, Ife, them niggas ain't out here. They all in my DM. Hundreds of them, sis. I ain't making this up. Hundreds of them. I had a sister say to me, shit, bitch, my phone dry. I'm trying to get something out. Dang, what you think I should do? And I'd be like, sis, you ain't got to go on Tinder. I'll text one of these holy men and tell them I'm on the way. Then you show up. Listen, shit. Even swap ain't no swindle. Listen, anyway, all bullshit aside, we do want more. We do want more. It's like my children, if they know that the options are peanut butter and jelly or cereal, peanut butter and jelly or cereal, peanut butter and jelly or cereal, peanut butter and jelly or cereal. When I ask them what you want to eat, they're going to say peanut butter and jelly or cereal. They know what their options are. They know what their options are. Family, give me a minute. Let me get my shit together. I'm trying to tell you. I guess it hurt so bad because I was that girl. You want to give different options, okay? You want to give different options. My children been hanging out with my grandma. Now they know it's fancy stuff they can eat. Now they want Waffle House. Yeah, your child is watching you. All right? Your child's watching. So your children from one end of the planet to the other end of the planet. Oh, man. My crying has made me feel drained and shit. God damn it. All right, listen. It's about to get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, the book gonna be the truth, though. Be a pressure to your peers, make a rightful place. Whosoever controls your emotions is thereby in control of you. Yet if you control your own emotions, you will have self-control. You'll thereby have self-control. You still carry a pitiful posture. Even your posture. True pride versus false pride. Yeah, it's some good stuff in here. Indecent exposure. Indecent exposure. What does your outer image reflect about your inner image today? If your mind state truly has changed, has the state of your outward appearance changed also? Do we still dress the same as we used to? You know what I mean. Do you still dress as that cheap, worthless, low-class type of woman that your slave masters thought you to be? Or do you dress as a righteous, spiritually awakened goddess black woman of priceless value? How do you see yourself today? As a cheap woman or as a woman of priceless value? Come on, let's take a look. What you say, sis? Hold on. How I put the comments back on here. Hold on right quick. The nose is running. Story of my life. Hold on. I got something right here. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Here we go. Hold on. Where we at? Ooh. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's about time for me to go. It's about time for me to go. You feel like I got deodorant on under here or something? The light and the dark meat. Okay. All right. Did I miss something else when I was blowing my nose? Okay, so somebody gotta say something. I don't know how to work this thing yet. Hold on. I don't know how to work this thing yet. Okay, fuck it, don't worry about it. All right, fuck it, don't worry about it. All right, indecent exposure, okay. What type of clothing do you keep in your wardrobe? Do you still wear cheap and provocative clothing that reveals your privacy to the public? Do you still wear all the tight-fitting type clothing, so tight that it's cutting off blood circulation to your brain? Before your God came and woke you up, before your God came and woke you up and put some sense back in your head, are you still wearing this stuff? Are you sure that you're this woman of priceless value? Are you sure that you believe yourself to be a goddess or the woman that God declared you to be? Maybe you still believe yourself to be that cheap, promiscuous, whorish type of woman that your slave master swears that you are. He swears that you are this. Oh yeah, you didn't know? He swears that the black woman is really nothing but an animal in heat, and he loves this. That's why he's always trying to get next to you, because he is the real animalistic beast in heat. Yeah, that's what I said. And didn't you know? Yeah, we'll just have to talk about it more later. You'll remember it all. All right, you'll remember it all. Can a devil dress a goddess? No, not nowadays. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is called The Goddess Black Woman. Okay, well, 12 lessons to restore the image, the character, and the responsibility of the Goddess Black Woman. If you just put Goddess Black Woman, Akil, okay, A-K-I-L, okay, Akil Bay, but as an author, his pen name is Akil, A-K-I-L, and that's it. And let's see, well, really, listen, let's take a look at this thing. You and me and you, look at it. So let me ask you, do you still wear that clothing that exposes your body indecently? Well, really, what the hell is even considered to be indecent these days? See? I don't even know if there's even still anything such as a word called indecency anymore. I don't even think the word is used in today's vocabulary. As crazy as a black woman has been made to be these days, she would be doing good to just not come out of the house stark naked. I must sincerely say that it is a damn shame what has been done to our minds. There should not be a day that goes by that a tear does not fall from our eyes over the sickened condition of our destroyed people. Oh, you know what? I will find out, because they do have a lot of black, a lot of Medu here in Atlanta. If you're going to go online, you can definitely call Medu, M-E-D-U, okay, Medu Bookstore. It's in, I believe it's at South Lake Mall. Not South Lake.
let's say Greenbrier. Yeah, I believe it's at Greenbrier Mall. Okay, but you can call Madu. That's Black owned, and it does help. I'm sure they'll ship, especially in the time right now, and it'll help keep their doors open. And then there's another brother who I have to look up his card. My book dealer. I have to look up his card. But yeah, we got some. That's, you know, we got some. And then too, oftentimes these authors have their own websites, and you can purchase their books directly from them. So, you know, you just use Google as much as you can. All right, we've been on here for an hour, so I should go. But yeah, we're talking about mini skirts. We're talking about he says, does a mini skirt even need a split? Your neckline, your chest indecently exposed. Is your back out? How's your blouse cut? Is your blouse made of a see-through sheer type of material? All of this is me, Akil. All of this is me. And I think that in the old version of me, it would have made me feel ashamed. And in the old version of me, I would have gone from being the whorish black woman for the white man to being the shameful, whorish black woman for the black man. Because while the white man can, while the white man can privately boast about what it is that he likes about my animalistic fuck, whatever the fuck. Come on, like, my king doing some of the same beast shit to me, okay? The same way there were years and years and years of me, like, me enduring this pain, this white pain and these white rapes. You watched also him hurt me, him violate me in envy. Like, at first, it was an anger because you couldn't protect me. And then at some point, it was a jealousy because of your own powerlessness. So, yes, oftentimes, black men that haven't done their work aspire to do the same whorish damage to me that white men have done. This is why, and you know I love and protect the black man with everything in me. But this is why anytime they get ahead of themselves, I have to remind them, wait a minute now. Okay, wait a minute now, because I'm standing out here talking about rah, rah, rah on white supremacy so I can help you out and shit. And ain't no white people raped me. Okay, every man ever came in this door and raped me in my own house looked like you. So tread lightly, my nigga, tread lightly. Let me do my part and shit, but please, goddamn it, let me do it my way. Okay. Hey now. Anyway, I think so the old me would have taken that from, okay, I'm a damaged black woman because the white man said I am, and now I have to be ashamed and damaged in the face of the black man. Now I know exactly who I am. I know exactly why I do what I do, and I'm peace in doing it the way I do. Yeah, so that's on me, baby. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. I love you though. The Goddess, Blackwoman by Akil. And I'll see y'all some other time. I shouldn't be here this long. All right, peace. Oh, hell. You gotta figure out how to end the video. Let me see.